The other thing is also for the those of you that have already stepped up and started sending some funds to contribute to the new movie that's coming out Bezrat Hashem soon. We'll be having a campaign for the GEHINNOM movie. Baruch Hashem, the movie is ready, and now we're looking for some serious sponsors that are going to step up and help us get this movie in front of as many people as possible. The hard job has already been done, but now, of course, we want to make sure that this is going to get to as many people as possible. I can't really emphasize this enough that this is going to be, Be'ezrat Hashem, the most powerful Torah movie ever. Not just before it, but after it, simply because I don't see myself ever having the ability to bring anything as strong as this. And I'm not talking about gruesome or things of that nature. That we already did with the Chibut HaKever movie. Just this movie was, Baruch Hashem, done very well with a lot of proofs, a lot of sources. There are literally, I think, something in the neighborhood of a couple of hundred sources of Torah that are quoted on the screen, where anyone that wants to delve into this topic even further, if they still see the need, they could go into endless sources from all realms of the Torah, whether it's from the Shulchan Aruch and the world of Halacha, or it's the Gemara, or it's the different Chachamim that are from Chassidut or Kabbalah. Literally all parts of the Torah were covered and quoted in this movie. We made sure to put all of the sources on the screen, and there's also a list at the end of the movie. So Baruch Hashem, there's an enormous amount of information there for a person to learn, for a person to take in, and most importantly, for a person to apply to their life in order to make sure that they never have to go to this horrible place. Now, the GEHINNOM movie is by far the most costly movie, most time-consuming movie we ever did. You'll see it. You'll know why when you see it. It's almost a 3-hour movie. It cost a fortune, and will will continue to cost a fortune if we want to get it out there. Now, the reason why I say this is the strongest movie we've ever done, and why I'm emphasizing this again, is simply because anybody out there that has funds, that has the ability to donate, there's probably not going to be any other Kiruv project like it ever again. Not by me, or I don't think anybody else, once it's done. Perhaps there's going to be some copycats, and we look forward to seeing them and seeing everybody else do the same thing, because that means there's more Torah in the world. But of course, everybody knows that if you were able to invest into a Amazon or a Google when it was a penny stock, you'd be a very rich man. This is the same concept, where anybody that invests into this movie is assuring themselves that they'll have a share in every single person that watches this movie. And I can tell you that, we don't use marketing for our regular lectures. The most popular lecture that we've ever had, throughout all of the lectures, 8 years of lectures, 3,000 videos, has been the GEHINNOM shiur. There was a 3-hour shiur that we made about GEHINNOM, and this is a topic that apparently interests a lot more people than rabbis think. Tens of thousands of people have watched that lecture just on my own YouTube channel. I think it's maybe 50, 60,000 people. And of course, in the other channels and the apps, there's tens of thousands of people have watched that lecture time and time again in order to really get a full understanding of the subject. But that particular lecture only had part of the information. The movie has probably 3 times more information and sources and interesting details that were never mentioned in any other lecture. So if anybody that gets involved in such a thing is surely putting themselves in a good position to avoid GEHINNOM. Of course, assuming that they apply the teachings to their life. Don't think that if you send a few $100,000, that means you can make as many sins as you want. No, it's better off you don't send any money if you're going to continue making sins. But at least if you try your best to do tshuva and you have the ability to invest, whether it's $1,000 or $50,000 or whatever it is, this is something that I would say is by far the best investment you can make in the Torah world right now, just simply because there's nothing like it. Kollels, there are many. Yeshivot, there are many. Rabbis, kiruv rabbis, Baruch Hashem, there are many, but only a few that are actually decent, as we've spoken about many times. Different projects that everybody has, there are many. But a project like this is simply unheard of because no one has done it. And this particular topic is something that the Satan fights very hard against. It's part of the reason of why it took so much time and effort and resources to put this movie together. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed. In fact, I think everyone is going to be reinvigorated after watching that movie with Yirat Shamayim, with clear knowledge, and simply with enough arguments to fight against any heretic on planet Earth, regarding this topic. Because many people tell me, listen, I believe everything that you say because you quote the sources, but I have this rabbi, or I have this friend, or I have this uncle, or I have this somebody that tells me, no, it's exaggerated, no, it's this, no, we don't believe that way, that's Christian, that's that. Well, once you have all of these sources in front of you, once you have this movie, you'll have the number one tool ever to actually, as far as digital media is concerned, in order to address any Yetzirah coming from inside or out. So Be'ezrat Hashem, we're looking forward to releasing this video very soon. We're looking forward to having a campaign for those of you that want to donate. You can already donate now, but anyone that wants to donate to the campaign, that should be ready within the next day or two. And then as far as there's going to be a couple of options for people that have the ability and the interest to donate large amounts, to putting their actual name on the in the video itself, unless you want to remain anonymous, which of course it's up to you. But I think that this is certainly something that will bring a lot of kavod and honor. That's good honor and good kavod that could actually encourage other people to also do mitzvot. So I wouldn't even recommend doing this anonymously. I would actually recommend people actually wanting to put their names on it, because this could potentially encourage your friends and family to watch this video, since you put your efforts behind it and your resources behind it, and they see it in black and white. But either way, everybody has can make their own decisions. I'm never one to recommend putting names on buildings or names on yeshivot or anything like that. But in this particular case, there's an exception, simply because having your name on it, having your contribution as part of it, could seriously encourage other people to watch it. And if they watch it, there's no doubt in my mind they will do tshuva. This is the tshuva movie of all time that applies to everybody. The other movies that we've had, Baruch Hashem, have helped millions of people. They've reached millions of people, both Jews and non-Jews. People that have health issues, money issues, ambition, failure, obviously connected to my personal story movie. People that are living in this world of lies, connected to the World of Lies movie. People that have morality issues, wasting seed, adultery, things of that nature, the Tikkun HaBrit movie. People that have serious Yirat Shamayim problems, no longer had them after they watched at least the first 20 minutes of the Chibut HaKevel movie. So all of these movies reached many, many people. But every one of those movies applied to certain people. This particular movie is based on the foundation of all of Judaism, meaning without believing in everything that's said in this movie, a person simply cannot consider themselves as a kosher Jew that can be counted as part of a minyan. It's to that extent. So it covers every aspect of the reward and punishment as far as the part of GEHINNOM, why the rational approach, the halachic approach, the approach in regards to sources from the Torah, and different aspects of it that we took different bits from different lectures over the years, along with other things that are outside of the realm of lectures, such as scientists, psychologists, and things of that nature. So, Be'ezrat Hashem, this is coming out very soon. Anyone that's interested could contact us, could donate, whatever you want to do. But this is coming out very, very soon.
There are no shortcuts, no tricks, no magic. The very cave you fear possesses the cure you seek. Go within. Just know, once you cross that threshold, there is only one way out.
There was a rich family that lived here called the Hetheringtons, and unfortunately, their daughter passed away of a heart attack inside the house. Basically, they were so devastated that they reached out to people claiming to be psychic mediums. They actually weren't psychic mediums. They opened up a total of 11 portals inside this house and invited spirits and entities from all different kinds of dimensions.
Well, I think there are certain pieces of evidence that there is an afterlife.
Resurrection of the dead is affirmed pretty clearly in the Talmud and the Midrash.
To be honest with you, to give this lecture is a nightmare. If it was up to me, I wouldn't. There's going to be some graphic details.
This place is a maze.
That person after death went to a place called Sheol.
This is by far the largest near-death experience study that has ever been conducted.
People go to a place and they experience weird things. And sometimes they actually will see a character of some type. Well, where did that come from?
I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there.
They may describe feeling profoundly peaceful, seeing a bright, warm, welcoming light. Some people describe watching doctors and nurses working on them with incredible accuracy.
Next thing I knew, I was above my body watching the operation.
How long did you feel like you were gone?
I went to a place of timelessness. And so what that means, it could have been a second, could have been 5 minutes. I don't know.
Can you imagine waking up from your sleep and not being able to move?
As I'm lying there, I realized that there's an evil presence next to me.
Do you believe that angels, demons exist?
Holy shit, dude, get out of here! Oh my god, dude!
Strange things keep happening. Bizarre nightmares. As if I'm on fire.
Whoa, what the hell is this? Man, I've got bad chest pain.
Satan's Hollow is what it's called, the portal to hell.
Some people calling it an eye of fire, while others said it looked like the portal to hell opening up.
And the next thing I know, I was outside of my body, looking at my body.
What I'm going to do is called claromancy, the art of throwing lots or throwing bones.
2,000 years of experience, passed down, recorded, of how demons work.
God has them all on a leash, and he lets the leash go enough to let them tempt us, because that's what makes us spiritually stronger.
I'm trying to be as graphic as possible so you understand what we're talking about.
It's your ticket to reality. It's your ticket to freedom. It's your ticket to immortality.
Is there an afterlife? Is there a
It's
God?
the type of information that can keep you away from the Yetzirah.
What happens to us after we die?